don't fuck with no sucker shit, that sucker shit not for me. I'm too focused making money, you feel me? That Rose Cranes VNT shit. I'm telling them like this. I'm too focused making money, all that sucker shit not for me. I'ma ride, I'ma hustle, I'ma grind till I die. I'm too focused making money, all that sucker shit not for me. I'ma always help my family, my brothers just survive. I'm too focused making money, all that sucker shit not for me. I'm too focused making money, all that sucker shit not for me. I'ma ride, I'ma hustle for my brothers till I die. I'm too focused making money, all that sucker shit not for me. Fuck you racist cops. You evil buster, fake motherfuckers, always trying to bring that shit our way, non-stop. Guarantee you gon' get dropped. Run a fade like how you feelin'. I've been heavy on these corners, steady dealing. I've been trying to make a better way, notions concealing just to keep it at permitting to this education that this knowledge is coming to vision. This emotion, heavy healing, getting my mental unity ready for all that scrutiny. They try to bring your way, I guarantee we built with savagery, amassing this to run this government. They blast a bitch. This the motion that you never seen. I'm about to scratch the whip. The Corporate 7 off the drive. With that 45 hanging out the side, trying to make a better life. Damn, never knew I'd be stuck up in this jam. Had to do it, had to hold it down. Stuck it like a man. Boy, we show you how we never been the type that's ever damn. This a learned lesson. Keep you away from stress and the intermission to get it hard and heavy heated, dipping, whipping. Off the old school crane. That 6'4" Impala get you heavy running game. When you hear that old school great banging out the frame. Yeah. Good music get you heavy in your
Welcome everybody. Welcome to Chop It Up Barbershop Talk. I am your host, Annie B. Cuttin. You can follow me at all platforms on One Show Fade. And we got a good show for you guys today. I'm going to pass it to my co-host, Milk It Media.
Who am I? I am she, Milk It Media, and the place to be. You can follow me on Instagram at milkit_media or subscribe to my website at milkitmediamarketing.com. What's going on?
Yes. And we got something new for you guys. If you guys want to cash up us at Chop It Up Barbershop Talk, hit us up at Let's Chop It Up. You know what I'm saying? Cash up us, donate us. You know what I mean? Y'all want to get on the show? Let's do it.
Don't forget the dollar sign.
Don't forget the dollar sign. Yeah. It's called Let's Chop It Up. Mm-hmm. You know? So we on the show today. What's up with y'all today? We got my boy Haze OG in the building. And we got my homeboy up in the building. You see, I keep getting his name wrong. I want to call him something different.
Brother Vicasso.
So he Vicasso.
Get it right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to say Picasso, you know what I'm saying? But I'd be like, okay.
So it's
Vicasso because my boy is really painting the street with these verses. You know what I'm saying? What he do? What's going on with y'all, man? Tell us a little bit about yourself, where y'all from and things like that.
Man, we just some artists, you know what I mean, from Rosecrans. We're very dedicated MCs, you know, entrepreneurs, you know, came up from nothing, trying to make something with our talent and, you know what I mean, inspire those to do the same.
Mm-hmm. What's your Instagram?
Yeah, my Instagram is @_Haze OG_. That is @HAZEOG_.
Right. Tell us where you can find you.
For everything, Vicasso_150.
Vicasso_150.
Twitter, Instagram.
What is y'all number one thing to be on today? Like, is it Instagram, Twitter? What is it? Clubhouse? Man. They got the new Clubhouse thing cracking.
I'm kind of old school, man. I remember when it was MySpace, so I just.
That's back in the day. That's before
that.
about music.
I'm Instagram. I mean, I just got a Twitter. Account, so that's like my main tool.
Yeah, I never ever understood Twitter. I'm like, because I talk too much. So for me to go ahead and, you know, abbreviate what I'm saying, it's not going to work for me. So I just let it go. You know, me and Twitter wasn't friends.
I'm definitely on everything.
I'm on Insta for sure. I'm on Insta. I'm not really on anything else unless it's to help build a platform.
Right.
But I'd have to say that's the majority. Yeah, we grew up off MySpace, Facebook, shit like that.
Yes, they need to bring that shit back, man. MySpace was the shit. I wish I could pick a top 5 right now or a top 8. I promise you, my top 8 and top 5 niggas be mad as well.
The person did those geniuses to make those things, man.
Yeah.
It went viral instantly.
Yeah.
You got everybody connected on one social media platform.
It showed it.
So much with it, whether it be music, business, you know what I mean? Your entrepreneurship, modeling, anything. It's a versatile universe when it comes to that stuff. So.
If you could pick anybody to be in your top 5 right now, not even people you know, I'm talking like Jay-Z's and moguls, who would you put in your top 5 today?
And
Out of everybody.
You'll be able to access
Out of the
these people.
industry.
As far as what, like just like musically or just
Anything you want to do.
Anything.
Around or
All around.
alive
top 5.
or don't
It
matter?
don't even matter.
Oh, you could just throw some sauce on there. Alive or dead, top 5. Who you putting in your top 5?
Yeah,
Alright.
and believe it, then you can access
and I'm
these
saying
people.
these
You're gonna have
people are
access to these
responding
people.
to you in your DM.
all around top 5 would have to be Currency. Currency. I mean, not in any particular order. I just respect his whole independent grind, everything. How he just grew.
For sure.
Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Definitely.
Big Nipsey fan. Lyrically, Black Thought. I'm a big Black Thought fan.
I'm sad to tell you I don't know who that is, and I want to know who that is.
You did not just say that.
No, you didn't.
I want you to
Thought,
know.
if you watching this, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Black
I
Thought.
want you to know disrespectfully. I
We
don't know who
gonna
that
put
is, and
her
I want you to teach me today.
No, that is one of
Promise.
the greatest
Before we leave
MCs.
today, okay.
Word of the day. You heard of the Roots, right?
I have.
He's
Okay.
part of the
He's
Roots.
part of the Roots. Okay, I know the Roots as a group. I don't know him individually.
Questlove and all of them. Yeah.
I know Questlove.
Legit
Okay,
MCs.
maybe I just didn't know him by name.
You just,
I apologize.
The most
she didn't know you by name.
Don't apologize to me.
Look, Black Thought. She
Well, no, for cutting you off.
She did not know you by name, sir.
Yeah, man, I can't believe
That was it.
I'm a big Jill Scott fan.
Oh, that's so dope.
Erica Badu. I don't know. I'm just. I can go on and on, man.
I think that was 5, wasn't it? Yeah. You said, yep, that was 5.
I'd have to say, for sure, Nip on there. R.I.P. the Great. I'd have to say, Currency can be in that group. I definitely would love. I wish Guru was still alive from Gangstar.
Oh.
I think I definitely love to have him.
Y'all
on there.
I'm some mad different
Man.
people, yo. I'm not even playing. This is so cool.
Who else? Shit. Out of all the greats, I gotta say, to have had the opportunity to do a record with Tupac would have been hard. For sure.
Yeah.
Like that's
You give me a vibe of Tupac. You do give me a vibe.
right there. I
For real.
appreciate that. Man, he just a universal artist and MC in many ways. And then my 5th, let's see, how many was that? 4? Yeah. 3, 4. And my 5th, I have to give it to elite MC. I'm trying to think of like who I would say is my top.
It wouldn't even have to be an MC.
legitimate- Shit, right now I'll just throw in Aaliyah. Fuck it.
Hey, I thought you were about to say
I thought you was
that.
about to say that.
Get a little bit of shit like that up in there.
Yeah, let's do
honestly.
it. Some Yo Love is 1 in a million, for real, for real. That's some real stuff. So what did you grow up listening to, like, you know, that inspired you to even get into the rap game? Like, was it even a music or was it just the actual street life of LA? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, kind of street life is not necessary. I mean, it's just natural when you're born here and you grow up in it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think the most thing that got me into music was it took me away from all the hardship of the stuff that we lived through. You know what I mean? Whether it be racism, whether it be, you know, somebody telling you can't accomplish something because you driven to go and get it. You know what I mean? And they just not, you know, content with themselves. So I think what really pushed me to do music was just having an outlet to speak on things that maybe, you know, people can't hear at times. So it's like your way to kind of release and, you know what I mean, format, but as well as inspire. Because, you know, your voice is everything. Like, you got an opportunity to set plateaus and, you know what I mean, create so much revenue, so much, you know, positive vibes, so much good energy that you can put out into the world by just, you know, spitting something that you may feel that other people can relate to. So
Have you ever felt like you didn't have a voice? So this way, like man, let me just put this on the track because ain't nobody listening right now.
Yeah, definitely. I felt like not just myself, you know, my friends, you know, my family, people I was around, I felt like, you know, they was dealing with stuff and us growing up seeing it, you're like, man, you wish you could change certain outcomes and, you know, make things, you know, better. So it just kind of was a way to, you know, release that. But as well, it was a way that I was just inspired by great MCs that paved the way for us to do what we do. Like, you hear so many talented, you know, artists from all over, not just here in the West Coast, but New York, you know what I mean, South, you know, all kind of different type of flows and cadences. And, you know, just seeing the way somebody to be able to be so confident on the mic and just, you know, really say how they feel and stand by what they feel. You know, that's motivational, that's inspirational, especially when you're coming up, you know, struggling and somebody telling you that you can make something of yourself and you can overcome the hardship that you've been dealing with. That's the type of shit that make you want to do music. That's the type of stuff that really pushed me into it. And as you progress, you learn from all these different type of illmatic, knowledgeable MCs that are speaking different, you know, different sections, I guess you could say, but same similarities of how we all can connect with those. So.
Right, you kind of like vision like everybody is pretty much the same,
in
different, but different walks of life.
Exactly,
same shit,
it's like
different toilet.
like a musical, revolution in a sense.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So, what inspires you to just get into it? Did you ever take a poetry or that was something that got you into? So,
I mean, but before I was a hip hop fan, I was a big fan of jazz.
Oh, that's cool.
I used to love jazz. I mean, I still love jazz. Thelonious Monk, Miles, all that stuff.
Yeah, you talking about some real stuff, about some Thelonious Monk.
Yep.
Like you, like what's that? Miles Davis.
Yeah,
Okay.
Coltrane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Coltrane.
That's good.
You sound like you play dominoes and
I
spades.
don't know how to play cards though.
Sure?
I play dominoes real good.
That's good. He was a kid at school, like, okay, I'm doing math, I'm going to class, I'm doing everything first, and the teachers be like, he's not doing this, he's done with his work, but he's just not doing anything.
People know me, man. I'm very intelligent.
Very intelligent. Fam, work hard.
But I'm from the streets, though. I mean, I'm not just one of these nerd-ass rappers that's just
not at all.
speaking on shit they ain't never did, though. That's not me.
Right.
How'd you get into rap, like, completely at this point? Because before the show started, he let us know that he was the realest motherfucker out here spitting. Okay.
I ain't saying I'm the realest, but I'm
he said he was painting the streets with his verses, y'all. He said he painted some hard-ass street, you know what I'm saying?
That man said that he was one of the best. And
he is one of the hardest.
One of the best, and I'm going to put all of the sauce on there. He said what he was.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm not cocky, though. I'm not arrogant about it, but just...
But you're just confident, right? Confidence sells, period.
You can't be humble either.
People be trying to figure out how these ugly girls get these fine-ass dudes. Them bitches is confident. They be so confident. You be like, oh, my God, girl, you're so...
But even in music and anything you do, you always got to believe in yourself.
You do.
You know what I mean? To manifest your goals.
I mean, I believe in the scripture.
Anything but humble.
They say you don't say who you are. You let the people say who you are.
There you go.
I don't proclaim nothing.
There you go.
I'm humble. Anybody know me know I'm humble. I'm low-key, laid back. I don't feel like I'm better than nobody. But,
right.
I'm very confident in my ability, though.
And I'm here to tell y'all he G.
That's perfect. That's perfect. I mean, I like it. So just being from the area in LA, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know too much, or they have this visual of where Compton is, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If I watch a movie, I watch NWA, and you think of Straight Outta Compton, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh man, is it really like that? You feel what I'm saying? But just for someone like living there, growing up there all your lives, you know what I'm saying? Tell us how Compton is, you know what I'm saying? To even want to be a rapper, it's like, is it? I know it's not. I know it's like cool to be a rapper. It's kind of hard, but I mean, just being a rapper in the streets of Compton, how hard is it trying to be, coming up,
I mean, on the West Coast, for one thing, we have a gang culture. It's not like on the East Coast, they freestyle in the park, you know what I mean? It's more of a hip-hop thing out here. It's, it's gang banging, and so, I mean, but I've always been a fan of hip-hop, the essence of it, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
A lot of great people came from my neighborhood. Big Jake, rest in peace. Mossberg. So
I've heard of Mossberg before. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard of that before.
Yeah, that's Big Bro. Rest in
You've
peace,
heard the
man.
songs. If a Mossberg song played,
I'd probably be like,
you know it.
I'd probably be rapping the hell out of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But growing up, I never really wanted to rap. But I always was like a fan.
What did you want to do?
A student of the game. I was trying to figure it out, man.
Yeah. It was just like, no, I don't know what I want to do.
When I was a kid, I used to want to be a pilot. I used to want to fly airplanes.
Really?
Would you do that now?
Hell no.
You wouldn't do that? You wouldn't do that? Why not?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, but nah.
I got a homeboy who became a pilot out of school. Shout out to Colin Steffens. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He really went out there and did that shit.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Colin.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, damn, we was in ROTC and stuff like that together. This fool, he was like, okay, I'm going to be a pilot. Okay.
He stuck to it.
He stuck to it. But I mean, it's a good job. You get to be all over the world. You know what I mean?
I mean, maybe if I would have had that guidance to stick to it. I mean, just growing up in the streets, man.
Right.
You grow up and you kind of...
You miss that support system.
They kind of, your dreams kind of get deferred. You just get in the survival mode. You know what I mean? Because, Compton is just like any ghetto, man. New Orleans, Detroit, Oakland, it's the same. It's the same elements, It's drugs, poverty, crooked cops.
Right.
You know what I mean? Unbalanced economics, you know what I mean? Just the same shit, you know what I mean? So we be trying to make it. It's not like Calabasas, you know what I mean?
Right. You're right. So have y'all had encounters? I know, like, being in Compton, y'all had encounters with, police officers and stuff like that. But have y'all done time? And then did that stop you guys from, like, your rap, your hustle? Did you ever want to say, like, fuck it, I don't want to do it no more?
I mean, I've been in jail not for like years or nothing, but you know, I've been arrested a few times.
Yeah, I've been arrested.
Right.
Before.
Did that make
got
you
arrested
We
together?
got arrested together.
check y'all out? Look, bro.
Y'all wanna tell that story?
How the
Racist
fuck-
cops.
How the
Look,
fuck
man.
that happened?
Y'all want to tell the story?
Look, so
Man, all right, go ahead.
fam and I get off work. You know what I mean? We link up, start to do music and stuff like that. I pick my boy up. We head to the apartments. You know what I mean? We artists. We trying to elevate our artistry. You know what I mean? We trying to practice and get into the zone.
Mm-hmm.
We was sitting there for a minute. Cop pulls up. We probably there a few hours already. You know what I mean? Relaxing like we always do. You know, chill in the car. You can hear the speakers bumping.
Right.
You know what I mean? We ain't hurting nobody. We just working. We just trying to get to it. Fucking cop pulls up. Racist, bald, white individual. You know what I mean? Who was just on just a whole nother.
He was
whole
ready
nother
to get
base.
somebody that night.
He was trying to hurt somebody that night.
Yeah, he was
for
trying to
sure,
get
for sure.
somebody.
He was trying to
Probably trying to fill
do
that
whatever
quota.
it
He
took.
just picked me up from work. You know what I mean? I do.
Whatever
We
it
both
do.
do on security. So I
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
my uniform on, everything, my
Mhm.
permits on, and everything. So they
I
snatched
got
out
a
the
suit
car.
on.
They run my gun. They say this is somebody else's gun. I'm like, bro, you serious?
No way.
Shut
So
up.
they took me to jail for that
Dumb
shit.
shit.
man.
They took us to jail. He had the permits. Everything was right, correct. Everything matched, and this dumbass
They didn't
racist
put the
dude
serial
locked us.
number in. They put in the
Us in
gun
the back
model
of the
number.
cop car.
Oh wow.
Tried to type
They
in
did
the
that
different
on purpose.
serial
Oh
numbers.
on
wow.
The whole time, man. Tried
They
to type
put the
in
good
serial
model
number.
number in.
That's
Okay.
wrong. Like we like what, man? And he know it. He looking at him like, man, now that's the wrong number. I already see you typing it in wrong. So we going off on them. They trying to unlock our phones, trying to do too much, and we not saying that. We like, man, y'all way out of pocket. We know our rights.
Right.
You know what I mean? Y'all can't be doing this shit to
It's
us.
okay. I got a lawsuit though. Y'all gonna pay.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah,
they gonna
that's
get it.
real.
Y'all gonna get it.
That
fact.
shit is
When it-
scary.
When it comes to like reforming police and like the sheriffs, what's something that you guys would like to see after like all of the things that happen,
They requirements,
especially in the apartments?
They requirements should be higher. I mean, it only takes a high school diploma to be a cop, so you don't have to be a genius.
Yep. They
Where
sure
we
do.
They not
where we
smart,
from,
you know what I mean?
they shoot. You know what I mean?
training
They
should
shoot
be
to
better.
kill. They don't want
They
to
don't ask
arrest you. They want to
questions.
Yeah,
kill you.
they wanna kill
They pull
you.
up on you, automatically profile you, and automatically assume.
I
that
feel
you,
like being
you know,
a
whatever they
police,
think
it
you
can
is.
enhance your character. If you're a good person, you can really help a lot of people.
Right.
Yeah,
If you're an asshole, then you can, you
It's
can
gonna
project
show
can
through
ruin a
that
lot of
badge.
lives.
It's gonna show through
You
that
can ruin
badge.
a lot of lives.
Yeah.
They abuse their authority most definitely. You
Yeah.
know, then they got the law on their side. I mean, you see it every day.
all the time.
Cops kill people.
Yeah.
They get 2 weeks off.
Because that's how I felt about the whole little Capitol shit. I'm like, how the hell did they storm the
I
Capitol?
would have never been.
Man,
They
all
would've
those-
bombed
what?
that shit.
Like, come on. They
They
would
would have
have.
been on the steps. Like, you can't
Come
even get in the
on.
building.
I said they climbed the wall,
Like,
bro.
how y'all do that, man?
How
How they
the
allow
fuck?
that
That's just
too?
Americans
You
showing people what it
shooting
is.
us for
They
being
said they
marching
wasn't
in the
ready,
streets.
dog. They
Man.
wasn't
They wasn't ready.
They wasn't
Bullshit.
ready.
And they knew.
They let them in.
They
what you talking
did.
about?
They had a
video
party
perfectly
before
shows
that.
they go and move
They
out
were
the way and
watching
everybody
that
rushes.
whole protest. You see what I'm
Man,
saying?
that's
And
not
then
even a
for them to
protest.
be in another
I wouldn't even
cabin
call that a
and watching
protest.
that shit, I said, look, okay, now this was really a setup. And then when the guy with the horns got arrested, talking about well, Donald Trump told me to come. I'm like, what?
Man, what's memo y'all got?
What memo
There was
did
a-
y'all get?
So there was another app that came out called Parler. It ended up getting taken down off of Apple, but essentially that's what they all did. They went on something. Parler's essentially like Twitter.
Okay.
They got on Twitter and we're having
It's
all
like a
these
new Twitter.
conversations. Yeah, but they're supposed to be taking it off. But I've also seen ways to not have it come off of your phone and it'll
Right.
continue.
And they
to
can
work.
still
That was
continue
a
to have, like-
disrespect on USA for real.
Hell yeah, these
with they
motherfuckers
feet
committed
up and
treason.
shit.
So
Man, that was a
Definitely
terrorist
treason.
attack.
So
That was
what
no-
happens when
no
you commit
protest.
treason? Don't they go to jail for like 30 or 40 years or some shit? Or they
Man.
get hung for some shit?
If it would have been us doing that when we was marching, you know
What?
what I mean, we would have all been killed and murdered.
I mean,
Well,
you
you
see
know,
what happened in July.
massacred.
Trump said that if during the protest that Black Lives Matter had, if you approached the Capitol, that you would get 10 years jail time,
man.
and that's what he tweeted in July. Yet
Yet y'all
he
climbed
incited
up the
this
building.
in January, and nothing happened.
Did y'all
so
see
far,
that black police officer
as
running
of today?
See, that was just some. I laughed so hard, but I felt so bad. I was like, okay, this is a funny visual for sure, 100%. But that nigga was like, the way he was going for the baton, I said, y'all would have been knocked the nigga upside the head already, boy. Like, them batons would have been throwing if it would have been a whole bunch of black people. I said, whoa, this
Yeah,
is
it
some
would've been-
interesting stuff.
It would have been.
It doesn't surprise
It would have been a
me, man.
straight
And if it's
match.
not just like black
They
people,
would've
because I
tried
was
to
talking to
massacre.
some Islamic people, some Arabic people and shit like that.
Anybody
They was
People of
like, oh,
color?
pretty much minorities. You feel me? They were like,
definitely.
I was in a holistic store. She was like, "Oh, we just prayed. We just prayed." She said, "Oh, if it was us,
it would have been over.
It would have been over.
I
for
said,
real.
"Yes." She got
And
this
that's how we
little
feel.
dot in the middle. I'm like, "Yeah, you from India or something? You
I'm
know
not
we
playing with
would
It
have."
doesn't surprise me, man. I tell people all the time, they brought us here on slave ships, man.
Yeah.
They don't care
Airport.
about us, man. Ain't shit changing.
They don't care about us at all.
Yeah, and see, my thing is to focus on the fact that since they don't care about us, we got to start caring about us. You see what I'm saying?
Always.
It's like over this past freaking month right now. Well, not even a month. The beginning of the 6 days, I done seen so many shooting killings. I've been praying for everybody's family.
Los Angeles County is on fire.
It is on fire, and I'm telling everybody
Literally.
to please stay in the house.
Yeah.
It don't matter, just stay in the house. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, people gotta stay safe out here.
I
man.
mean, they need to.
It's real right
I
now.
said, Lord, just pray over those
It's war
because
in the streets.
he taking his people,
Man, it's race. Honestly, it's race wars in the streets, which is
and
sad
it's so
right now.
crazy. I'm saying,
It's
how many
sad.
people are just getting?
You know,
You just see RIP on the internet, RIP, RIP, or I said,
yeah,
well,
us as
goodness.
African Americans and Mexicans and Latinos, we all unified.
As humans.
Say
as
if you
humans.
if you had a
Exactly, as
chance to
humans.
say,
You know what I mean? Shout
if you
out
had a
to-
chance to make out a rule list and for Compton. You feel what I'm saying? And it'd be like y'all respected in the streets, you know what I mean? It'd be like Haze OG and, you know what I'm saying, Vicasso came out with a whole list that people, will go abide to, you know what I'm saying, abide by. What would y'all tell people to do and how would we mix that up? Like, how would y'all make Compton better if it was up to y'all? Because there's a lot of people who out there, they talk a lot of shit and they be like, man, if it was me, I'd do this and I'd do that. But like, like seriously, if it was up to y'all, like, how would y'all revise Compton to make everybody on a level to where we are getting money?
Honestly, I can't tell people. Me personally, I can't tell people what to do. You know
No,
what
not
I mean?
telling them what
but
to
what
do,
I could do,
but just-
as an individual
Yeah.
who wants to put back into my community, put back into my community in every way I can. And we got greats like our brothers, like us. We always get to go around and be around people who are doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? I really got respect for cats like my brother Soul, everybody from Rosecrans, who is giving out backpacks, you know what I mean, to kids with full supplies in them so they can go,
Right.
and, make sure that they got everything ready for school, you know what
Right.
I mean?
Yeah, we
I
do
respect
that all
that,
the
giving
time.
turkeys out, on Thanksgiving. These is real good men
Yeah.
who are doing empowering things, you know what I
Right.
mean? Not just in a community, but then inspiring other communities to do the same.
Right.
So I think that's what we could do as artists, if we get to the point where, we
Yeah,
obviously
just-
on the rise, we up and coming right now, but once we get to that point where we is, raking in, we definitely want to be able to rebuild, own, establishments
There you go,
and
that word
businesses
right
in
there,
our
own.
in our company and you know what I mean, in our communities. And basically we just want to do everything we can to influence everybody that, you can make it out, you can be something, you can do whatever you want to do as long as you stay focused, dedicated, keep genuine people around you that, motivate you to keep being better.
Right.
You can empower not just yourself, but the whole community and,
Of people,
the
yeah.
whole mass.
Yeah.
It's definitely important to have the right crowd around you.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. So I think, like I said, we can't, I can't tell nobody what to do, but I can definitely do it by just action. With my own action, hopefully people could see,
Right.
you
right.
know what I mean, as well as learn from others' actions, you know what I'm saying? Because, we come in pretty humble, you know what I mean? We don't try to act like we greater than anybody, because in my opinion, I'm learning always, you know what I mean? And I think that you could get inspired by anybody who's, doing something positive. So you
Yeah.
should take that in and, just keep it pushing.
That's true. Yeah.
Why do you show a low estimate of your own importance?
What do you mean?
That's what humble is.
I think that I know my importance. Like, I love myself, you know what I mean? I think everybody has that in them, to love themselves. But I also think that, me as an individual, as a human being, I'm not the only person in this world. You know what I'm saying? So who am I to advise, like, everything should run around me or, everything should be like this. Of course, I want to be empowered in my business and my company and my music and whatever I'm doing, whether I'm, pushing stuff like that out. But I'm also just another human being. So I think you got to inspire those around you. You know what I mean? Y'all here too.
But
You know
that
what I mean? We
requires
here
you
too. So
to
it's
lower
good to have
your importance of yourself.
never lower your importance to yourself. I don't think I'm lowering my importance to myself.
That's what the word
I think
humble
that-
means.
She trying to hit
So
you
I'm-
to death.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
you to,
But I'm
no,
minded.
no, no,
Minus mean the
listen.
same thing too.
But,
Yeah.
but here's the thing.
Well, no,
but,
no,
Yeah.
no.
but also
You see what
that's
you
true.
said?
That's a good thing.
I'm
I
not
should
trying
lower
to-
the importance
No, no,
of
no.
myself
I don't
because
believe so.
the world is bigger than me. You know what I mean?
I
That's
don't
what I do
believe
music
so.
for.
So that's what I want to tell you because I had
Why?
a conversation with my homegirl and I said the same thing. So shout out to Joe at Keep It Vertical and Eric Small World. He she pointed it out to us what the word humble meant. And it's showing a lesser importance of yourself.
Yeah. And I think that's great. I think
you believe that. Like, I don't think you need to be humble just for me to show you like the blueprint of how you could be better. I shouldn't have to humble myself.
Harriet Tubman did that. Yeah. She showed the less importance of herself.
I think that you take into context.
She felt arrogant and she felt like she was that important. She would have stayed up north and said, "Fuck them."
Man.
So just because you're not humble, you're arrogant.
But here's the thing: if you got the ability to do something, you know what I mean. That's something that's maybe somebody else cannot do. You should be able to humble yourself to be like, you know what? Just because they can't do it doesn't mean that I can't. You know what I mean?
Celebrities do.
Just because I'm up here doesn't mean that I can't tell this person
on the pedestal.
How I got it.
They look down on people.
I ain't gotta.
I don't think you have to look down on people or any of that stuff.
No, never. But also like being humble, I think that, like you said, it's selflessness. You know what I'm saying?
You still gotta
you at the point where you see that the world is bigger than you, and you want to be able to be that type of person to give back.
And I feel what you're saying, because
I
feel what you're saying. You're pretty much saying you're not pretty much saying yourself, oh, I'm this person, devaluing myself on that level. But it's people out there in the world who actually do. And for that point, I can get to your level of humbleness and allow you to come up to where, you can understand that word in a different light. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And use it in a different content. You know what I'm saying?
It's always good to build with people and uplift them, you know what I mean, and motivate them, you know what I mean? But you don't have to.
But you don't never have to think perfectly. Like, you don't have to never have to think less of yourself in order to do that.
But that's real though. That's true.
That
is the definition.
And that's why that's the first statement I said. When it be some girls who's not that attractive, but they be with these rich baller dudes, but because the confidence in them, you know what I'm saying, sells. I mean, from that point, they illuminate everything. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people put up fronts. They really insecure about themselves.
They are. Yeah. They are.
These women are getting their fake body parts and all that, doing all that. They really, they don't even love yourself for real.
Yep. I got into that topic.
I ain't against nobody doing that. If that's what makes you happy, you know what you should do what makes you happy.
Everybody, it's a lot of people searching for validation, but you know what? In order to get to the basics, you have to be vulnerable. Yeah. You got to, like he said, you have to be one to purge.
Got to be transparent.
You got to purge
with who? Yourself, right?
Mm-hmm. The world. I mean,
I would start with yourself first, right?
I don't have anything to hide. Everybody know me, know everything about me.
I mean, but
open book.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Would you start with the world or would you start with yourself?
It starts with me. How come it start with the world? It has to start with me.
Exactly.
I think
that was my question.
Nipsey said it best. I'd rather be at peace with myself and at war with the world than be at peace with the world and be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because that reality is, if you don't know yourself, if you don't know yourself as a person, you know what I'm saying, and you go out there and you want to be this artist or you want to develop this business or have this relationship or whatever like that, can't nobody get the real you if you don't even know you. You know what I mean?
Oh, you got to know yourself first.
So it's like a lot of people are out there today, and I was just talking to a friend of mine, and I was asking him, what's your favorite color? You know what I mean? He don't know his own favorite color. Nigga, this is about you. Shit. I was asking you, what is your favorite color? You know what I mean? And when you really get to the reality of people, some people just don't know nothing about them. I can ask you today, right now on the spot, hey, what you want to eat? What do you want to eat? People do this. I don't know what you want to eat. You know what I mean? Yeah, how you gonna turn it around on me? You feel what I'm saying? How the hell did you just turn that around on me? You don't know what you want to eat. You don't know, like, if I say, hey, we got a day of peace, where you want to go? You don't know what you want to do. Nothing. So in reality, while you in relationships with people and you're expecting them or to know you, you don't even know your fucking self. So why are you mad at anybody?
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of people out here mad at people for not knowing them or trying to get to know them, where you don't even know yourself for me to get to know. You know what I'm saying? And that's why real conversations don't occur. You know, if you ask a person in a relationship or a business concept, you know, in a business conversation, you know, you like, hey, man, so let me tell you this. Is this going to be a 50-50 deal or is it a 70-30 deal? They looking at you like, well, how much you got to invest? No, nigga, is this a 50-50 deal or a 70-30 deal? Because I'm finna come in with a, we doing 60-40, we doing 70-30, we doing, what are we doing? And people just they don't even know the business yet. How you gonna present something to me and try to put me into something that you're into and you don't even know the shit yet?
Yeah, you should definitely know yourself.
You gotta know yourself, know what you're doing, know the reality of the situation and understand.
I think when you know yourself and you love yourself, it allows you to be able to open up and, you know what I mean? Like I said, be humble towards others.
Yeah,
I believe it all comes with experience, you know what I mean? And wisdom and understanding.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'm still learning a lot. I don't know everything.
Right,
but,
right.
I just try to learn from my mistakes and try to be better than yesterday.
Yeah. And I've learned the power of learning as well. You know what I'm saying? The power of learning, it was so crazy to me because it was like, you know how you always be a kid and you're like, oh man, you have that one kid in the class who's scared to read out loud, but they really know how to read. Then you have the kid who knows how to read, but then they're scared to walk up to a girl and have a conversation, shit like that. It's so many different things that you know what I'm saying, you're insecure about. But in reality, it's not the fact that when there's a bully or there's somebody else, that person is really insecure about themselves. You know what I'm saying? And they're just posing it on you. And if you accept that energy, shit, that's just you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, a lot of people today get mad because of things they can't control.
Just certain questions, man.
You just can't put yourself around those people.
And you can't put yourself around there because you're going to be like, well, damn, it's not even.
Vibes. You got to be around people that motivate you. You got to be around people that inspire you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to be around people that are, showing you as well as you showing them how to get to it. You know what I mean? You help each other out. You help each other grow. You know what I mean? You learn from your lessons and just keep going. Mm-hmm. That's for sure. So you should definitely be around like-minded people, good individuals.
People got to be accountable.
And there you go. That's the word.
Facts. Accountability.
That's the word.
And
everything you do.
They don't want to change. You know what I mean? They think they know shit and want to get defensive, want to argue down. Can't argue the truth.
Yep. You can't argue the truth.
That's real.
Yeah. And then I think that's why there's so many shooting to killing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? People arguing about principle, but in reality, my nigga, you don't even know to understand the motherfucking word. Because in reality, you wouldn't even be coming at me like this if you understood the word and principle. You see what I'm saying? It's a moral value to that situation. The character that you just exposed is not about principle, bro. You know? And it be like, you get this all the time with people. And you like, damn, I just got into it over what? Like, damn, that was dumb. But it keeps going.
No, but I think that's right. Back to what Fam said, accountability is key. I think that's important to have in everything you do. So that way you can have good business, good life, you know what I mean? And you also learn to evolve yourself, you know what I mean, to the best part that you can be and the best person you can be.
Yeah.
It's all about how a person was raised, too. You know what I mean? Like, man got to learn how to be man.
Yeah.
That's why it's vital to have a man around when you're raising little boys, and the same with women. You know, just, if they grow up, they seeing their mama out there acting a certain way and their aunties and all that, they don't think it's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
The world is with all this influence, people are easily influenced, you know what I mean? People don't think for themselves. And then the world is just weird nowadays, period. You can just do whatever. It's no such shit. Nothing is wrong.
Because I was just telling the homeboy, I said, hey, look, bro, all they telling you today right now, nigga, just stay your stupid ass out of jail. I said, nigga, right now, in 2021, in this right now, where we're in the 7th day or what? 13th day of the fucking month? Nigga, they don't give a... 7th? No, girl, yeah, I did. So, girl, I be so off, you know what I'm saying? I be doing so much shit. But, nigga, we in the 13th day of the month, right? They don't really care, really, what the fuck y'all doing. Just stay out of jail. Stay out the way.
It's hard, though. Honestly.
You can do anything it's hard right
too,
now.
Not because people are trying to stay out of jail.
You can do
I guarantee everybody that's out of jail
right now.
is
just
trying
stay
to stay
the
out
fuck
of jail.
Out the way.
You know what I mean? But you got circumstances sometimes.
You can be walking to the liquor store just to get some juice or something. And the
you got circumstances that come up.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I can understand that.
People that hustle, you know what I mean?
You're talking about as far as how you can be a prostitute.
How you can do anything right now.
Los Angeles County.
You can do anything.
That's what you're talking about?
About anything right now in LA, you can do it if you just stay out the way.
Facts.
I'm telling you, you can get away with so much shit because this is why we can get away with so much shit.
It's hard to stay out the way
because the upper level,
it is.
The upper level is doing the same shit we doing down here.
It is.
Trying to get it.
Everybody gonna stay out the way.
They not, but they affected.
With cops who got nothing better to do.
But they affected.
Get out of here. Some people stuck in the environment.
Yeah.
Everybody not rich enough to do that. Everybody not haven't been exposed to that.
But see, if you're not exposed to, tell me this. If you're not able to be exposed to certain things, right, in the environment, and certain people come into your environment who expose you to pieces of things, you know what I'm saying, and probably come and take one individual who's there out of there and then bring you back, so that person has been exposed to a lot of stuff. why don't those people give the game in those neighborhoods?
Each one teach one, but it doesn't always happen like that.
That part, and also you got some people that you got to watch out for greed. You got to watch out for a lot of stuff. It doesn't
always happen like that. It's a lot of jealousy. A lot of people like to put
because it's like if they want to see you doing good, but not better than them.
Sometimes it be like that.
You know what I mean?
There's some people out there that's like that. You know what I mean? And it's sad.
I like to see people winning. You know what I mean?
Right.
Love to see people flourishing and winning.
Born like that. They hate that shit. They like.
They hate they self.
They hate they self. That's what it is.
They hate they self. And it's like some people mad that you're able to do you in the way you do it, and people love you for it.
Man,
and
they can have more money than you.
Money
don't bring you happiness though.
It's a lot of people envious out here,
and that goes back to what you were saying about girls having fake bodies and all of the surgeries.
Yeah, but I mean that's the internet world today. Everybody,
the world is different. Period.
Everybody on the internet, partially, you know, if they're not doing business or running a business or trying to come up on a business or trying to just effectively just chill with and know their family members and anything like
just
that, elevate themselves, they are totally faking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like you see a lot of people. I'm like, I ain't never seen this motherfucker on TikTok. Like, why would you get on TikTok and do that? Like, I seen an old ass lady on TikTok. I said, wow, these old ladies, these mamas, these grandparents.
What are you doing it for? A comment or a like?
What are y'all doing? For that? And it was pissing me off that everybody is mad at. They go out there and we grown and we see kids and we like little badass motherfucker. Where their parents at? Woo. Nigga, you the same motherfucker on TikTok. Twerking and doing that shit and with your kids in the background and you talking about this bad motherfucker, this kid. Like, what are y'all doing?
I mean, I ain't against nobody of whatever age you is. If you want to do TikTok or whatever it is,
you can do it, but I mean, be in an appropriate way.
I'm not TikTok.
You know what
I'm not.
I don't got TikTok.
I'm not TikTok.
You know what I mean? I only use social media for outlets of being able to put out.
I just think that a lot of adults have a lot of things to say about children on it, but they take it over. You know what I mean? They take over what's for the kid.
I mean, TikTok did start as a children's
You know what I'm saying?
And now y'all twerk with your kids.
Now you on TikTok twerking with your kid in the back and shit. Now you got an OnlyFans. Now you got to like, what the fuck?
People want to go viral for the wrong thing.
Yeah, and I think because people have went viral and actually made successful plays off of it, people like, I'm about to be the next viral piece of, you know what I'm saying, piece of paper. Like,
but you get all them numbers. What you gonna do with it though? What you have to offer besides that?
Exactly.
What you gonna do when you get it?
Exactly.
And how you gonna maintain it? You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing this to get this attention, but once I get them, I'm gonna do this.
Right.
That's not a scheme. That's a funnel.
I mean, if you feel like it,
it'll depend on the circumstance.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause I mean,
a marketing funnel, essentially, when you got people coming to your Instagram and you posting your videos, is to gain that person.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I see people on there giving out, like you say, morning inspirations. What's that dude that hang out with Gilly the Kid? Wallow. He running the rain and the shit in the morning. Get the fuck up. You should get your shit together. I mean, like, I watch that nigga every day. You know what I'm saying? And I really be like, this is some motivational shit. You know what I'm saying? In a aggressive ass way. Yeah, it's some motivational shit in an aggressive ass way. You feel what I'm saying? And so I'm like, I like people like that. I watch.
See, I like Stormy Wellington.
I like her too.
She's aggressive as fuck. She doing her yoga.
I seen her
work
on.
Out with her in the morning. She cuts you out.
She was on. I think Ayana Van. What she was on. She was doing something with Ayan. One of those or something like that, but she was on a TV show and these girls was not having her personality. And I was like,
on a strip club.
A show with the strippers.
She started as a stripper, but now she's like a billionaire.
Yes, like, that's what I see.
I work security at a strip club.
I done seen a lot of strippers come up last year. Strippers came the fuck up last year.
I done seen some women.
It is just
about their money.
It is January 13th and them strippers came the fuck up last year.
Ain't no wrong with that.
They sure did.
Get your bread.
And then what trips me out is you everybody have these bad vibes or these
negative
views on what a stripper is. You see what I'm saying, and what she does. I just praise these girls to the max. Why?
Yeah, I can't.
That's a lot of work.
Why do I praise these girls to the max?
That's what make them happy and what they got to do.
No, because some strippers aren't there for real to have sex with these men or whatever it is that they're doing in the back.
I work security,
but these girls are fucking
amazing.
That's it.
What can I say? They're very athletic. When I went to a pole dancing class, when I tell you the inside of my leg was bruised I said, you know what? power to these girls. They're
you're
very.
Put in that work. It ain't easy.
You know what I'm
That shit
saying?
hard.
You have to respect,
You gotta respect
they
their
craft.
grind,
You feel
man.
what I'm saying? Shout out to the strippers. We're gonna get y'all on the show, man. Come on here. Let's talk about it.
Romance and
Right.
dance for
For
having that
real.
pool party. For
Shout out
me,
to some
'cause that's
strippers.
what happened
Tell us
to me.
about. We want to know about that stripper life too, because a lot of people got some disrespectful shit about say these girls or whatever. Some of them are, out there. But when I tell you, I tried to get up that pole, boy. I said, okay, well, I'm gonna leave this to the strippers.
I don't knock it, man. I don't knock it.
I don't knock nobody
I
out.
wouldn't want my daughter to do it.
It's good exercise,
That part.
though.
I
It's
ain't
really good
exactly-
exercise.
My daughter ain't gonna be doing it.
Yeah, I
but,
just
you know
look
what
at
I
it
mean?
from that perspective. If I had my daughters and my nieces, like, nah, you
But I don't knock
Yeah,
it.
you definitely want to
No,
don't
but
want to
I-
have
but
your
I
children
don't
on the
knock
pole.
because it's difficult to be in that environment and not, you know what I mean,
Right.
solicit yourself or get into that because it's all around. You know?
Right.
You got to
So-
think about the struggles
so ones
that
really stay
individual had to
focused
go
and look at
through.
it as like I'm dancing, I'm hustling, I'm
Get to
getting
that
that.
Yeah,
I most
exactly.
definitely commend them. It's not
Man.
easy.
It's not
Yeah,
easy.
and that's why I'll be like, shout out
It's
to
a hard
these.
job. You got to deal
Shout
with a
out
lot
to
of
these
greedy,
2020
weird
dads and these 2021 dads. I mean, like last year, I seen so many dads. I was like, shout out to y'all
They was
for real.
quarantined.
I mean, it was like I don't care about the female. Give me my kid. Like, you know what I mean?
That's a misconception, man. They think it's just so many deadbeats. I know a bunch of my partners. I don't even respect no dude if you're not a good father.
And that's what another one of my
can't
friends
hang
said.
around you. If you're
Yeah,
not a good father, like you just on the streets just trying to get a bunch of different. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, but
it just don't make any sense to do that.
Nah, you
know
got
what
to
I
be a
mean?
good father,
if you're
man.
not there
Yeah.
for your kids, you
I
can't
grew up
be
without a
around me.
father, so you
A
got
lot.
to
I mean, like
Requirement.
I did like majority of probably everybody in the room.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
on
saying?
everything. That's why we is so intelligent and so elevated, and so strong because we had that. You know what I
Right.
mean? And by growing up and seeing, what it was like to have no father, I think it gives you a type of strength that,
To, like, try to
allows you
break a
be
generational curse or some
exactly,
shit.
to be a better dad.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not gonna do that. I
You
know
learn
what
what
that
not
was
to
like.
do.
Yeah.
I know
what
you
I
know
feel.
exactly what not to do.
So what would y'all
it
tell
makes
these
you
kids right
automatic
now,
good
like
father.
in y'all neighborhood, who is just like they lost? I mean, for real, these kids is lost. Oh,
Yeah.
I blame it on the music.
you do?
Nah,
I blame it
honestly
on the
blame it on the system.
parenting
Parents.
system,
Parents in the
the
system.
parents in the
Of course the
system.
parents know.
You know.
It's just their mother and their father who made them.
How you
Yeah,
raised,
because
how you
I just
raised, yeah.
seen that thing in Las Vegas. Did y'all see that the kids take over the mall?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I said, where the fuck is their parents at?
man.
Like nobody mama was there. Like what? How did y'all all meet up in one particular place? And y'all all they all met up. It was a gang of them kids out there fighting the police officers, everything like that. I said, well, damn, what is our kids coming to? You know what I mean?
That's the internet too.
I
It's
think
just-
that's also
they
just the world,
accessible
like
to too much, man.
you know what I mean. Yeah, and not even just that. It's also a lot of different, you know what I mean, things out there that's making kids do certain things. You know,
And
you
they
got
so free. I said, damn, for it not to be no school or whatever.
flavored
These
vape
parents,
pens and shit like that. Stuff to just corrupt kids and
Yeah.
just to make profit.
Kids can
And that's
Google
the thing.
whatever and just
Yeah.
find
I
out
think
about
we
whatever.
got to do a better job as
Yeah.
parents just to educate our kids to
it's
watch out for
parental
certain
control.
things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
To be aware of things, to be aware of
Learn
their
how to make
surroundings.
bombs, they can see
Yeah.
they can do
porn.
everything.
Everything, man.
anything.
You're right.
It's just right there.
You right.
For real.
It's a lot of people. And then what trips me out is too is be like, okay, they can do all this, but you buy them the phone. You buy them the computer. You buy them the game.
Well, I
you
think-
buy them and then be mad at the kid. I'd be like, why are you mad at the
Yeah,
kid?
I think
They
you
just spend that money on
you
that
can't
shit.
be
You
mad
gotta
at the
monitor
kid. You
what
got to
they're doing.
show them
You got
how
to
to use
show
it
them how to
appropriately and
use the
respectfully, and,
tools that you gave them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Use
I
it
was
for
coming
business
up,
and
it wasn't even
you know,
on internet. I didn't
It-
even have a computer in my house.
Come on now. You remember when AOL even
responsible.
began?
I used to have to go to the library.
Yep. Go to the
That part.
man. That
That
part.
part.
That
Everything.
part.
You gotta go to the library.
You had to get your
Everything.
library
80s
card.
baby. I'm an 80s baby.
Yeah.
I just look
90s
young.
baby.
I just
And
take
that's
care
the
of
thing.
myself.
I'm an 80s baby as well.
Vegan
You
life.
feel me? So
There you go.
we definitely we walked around. We had pagers. You know what I'm saying? We had to have 65 cent, 50 cent for the payphone.
Man.
You had to make sure you had your
Everything.
bus card. All that
You
shit.
gotta
We
be
the
who you
80s
was.
kids
All
for
that.
sure.
Wasn't
That's
all
no
that.
What was your
internet.
first cell phone?
my first cell phone was a I think it was a Nokia.
Yeah, no kid.
Nokia. I was playing Snake and shit. You feel me? I was playing Snake.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? My
That was,
first real actual device was a pager though.
Pager.
You feel me? I had a
that's what I
pager,
had.
girl. It was
I had a
boop
pager.
boop.
Had a pager.
They was writing "I love you" on the little pager and numbers.
I gotta go- I
It
gotta
was
use the phone
911
real
on
quick.
that
143,
motherfucker.
yeah,
You
that
feel me? And it was cool because I really liked the pagers because it's not a rapid get back to you. I'll get back to you when I get back to
see
you.
Though. I see you,
When the chirp came out, that fucked us up.
I think my first one was
that fucked us up when the chirp came out because niggas was like, hey, where you at? I'm like, nigga, in class. What the fuck? And then everybody started getting rapid. I need to hear from you right now. Yeah. Like, no, we had a pager where you waited a minute. You feel me?
Oh shit, I gotta make a call real quick. Hey, man, let me use your phone.
Exactly. Let me get to a payphone. I had to go back home and I page you when I check my pager when I get back. Yeah. But now it's like, bitch, you won't want to talk to me no more because, bitch, I called you and I seen you look at it and you hung it up. Like, what do you mean?
People text you a paragraph, 2 or 3 paragraphs. And
bullshit.
You don't respond back and you doing something. You with another
yes.
What are you talking about?
Like, do you remember that? Like, I wish they do bring that back. The pagers, bring back the sidekicks and shit. When sidekicks was popping, I mean, sidekick was the shit.
Man, I had a 2-way.
Yes. Yeah. Hit me on a 2-way. That beam, that's when Genuine was popping.
I used to try to guess the sidekick beats.
Yeah. I used to love them.
Songs.
But I mean, that's just the nature of what we're learning. But these kids today, they just internet savvy. Man. They so crazy.
And I think that's why they so accessible. Like you got so much. Like I love the way internet is because I'm an artist, so I'm able to tap into so many greats. You know what I mean?
Right.
From the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. You know what I mean? Real, just genuine artists. You know, like Fam said, we're able to tap in from old school jazz to, you know what I mean, gospel to hip hop to
information. There's a plethora of it.
Have y'all tapped into any artists that y'all ever wanted to? Have y'all ever gotten into an inbox and be like, hey, let me talk to this person, and did they talk back?
They don't respond.
Yeah, actually,
I had a couple of them.
Yeah,
I had a couple.
Did they respond?
I got to talk to Dave East. That was cool.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that was hard.
Super close to Dipsey. Shout out Dave East.
I was just honestly, I sent him just some of the songs and the music, and he actually asked us to be a part of a tape. But you know, I just at the time I didn't have the funds to get on it. But
I don't know what's going on with the rappers nowadays, man. I think they scamming people, man. They be hitting you up in the
That's
DM.
what it is. Yeah. That's what it is.
Work.
I mean, they make.
I had a bunch of them do that
for outlets.
Somebody told me that they said they hit you up in the DM and ask you about it or whatever like that, and then you'll pay for a slot to get on this stuff. I'm like, niggas is not getting paid today. I don't even know why they even trying to be rapping. Like, why did you even want to do this independent shit and get your money?
Exactly, that's the thing, and that's what we kind of focused on. I was like, you know, I know my artistry. I believe in it enough to where, you know, I don't gotta pay to get on somebody's stuff. You know, they'll pay me to get on it. We'll do something together. You know, where it's all.
So what is it that you actually want to do? Okay, if you don't want to get signed, what is it that y'all want to do? Y'all want to just make enough money to live, or what? What did y'all want?
I mean, as far as music, I understand it's about followers. Like, say even if you got like 1,000 followers, if they all spending $5, that's 5,000. Let alone if you got merch or whatever.
Independently,
so you gotta have a big following. So
right, I think that's what they scared of too. Y'all coming, boy.
Man,
y'all niggas is coming.
Man, on everything. I mean, independent. We definitely some strong independent artists. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we definitely gonna be able to, you know, tap in with some other great artists as well. So.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to get signed, man. That's just
that's the best part about being independent.
Own all your rights, give you peanuts off it, like
royalties.
You can't be lazy.
You gotta own your royalties.
There you go.
Everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have your rights. You know what I mean? Have your BMIs in place, you know, have your SAGs, all that.
Yeah, so what would you tell an artist right now who don't know? You know what I'm saying? What are some of the things you need to start with? You know what I'm saying?
A great starter actually is United Masters. I would tell them to try and look at that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Where you're able to work with people who, you know, can make real music that's original. Mm-hmm. You can be able to put it on a platform like that, which will therefore get you all your rights. You know, if you don't got the money to put it up for yourself, I think you pay like a certain amount. I don't know if it's 60 or, you know, something like that for a whole year.
Okay. And
then you own everything. Everything that comes in, it goes to you.
Does that work for beat makers as well?
I think it works for, beat makers, for everybody. Any type of artist that's, you know, musically inclined. You know, jazz artists.
I'll say,
songwriters,
get your ass cap, your
BMI, exactly.
Ass cap,
all that.
Learn about your publishing.
Learn about your publishing's facts.
And you know, I use TuneCore, distribute all the stuff on all platforms. Like you say, United Masters. You know, just do it independently. Man. Don't be lazy, bro.
Okay.
Like, even if you work in a 9 to 5, just use some money and invest in yourself, man. Like.
That's the best advice right
Get
there.
you some
Don't be lazy.
producers, get you a cameraman, and just go to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just-
facts.
Right.
Facts.
So what would you tell artists, like how much music do you need to put out? You got to put out music and visuals at the same time, like
Consistent music.
consistent. So when
Yeah,
you do a song, you
consistently.
put a visual out every time.
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
It
you
helps.
got to shout out and give respect to the people who are able to do that. You know what I mean? Because it takes a lot of work to be able to do that.
Right.
You know, consistently. But if you got your own channel, like Fam said, you got your own independent channel. You got everything you need. You got all your rights. You know, you got all your royalties, everything to your music, your masters.
Right.
You're able to do all that yourself. You can do it from your laptop. You know, you can do it from a company that's letting you use their studio or whatever. You know what I mean? Anything
So how do
need.
you get your master? How do you calculate or know where your masters are through? Is it the analytics or is it some-
ASCAP.
Ask him.
Oh, they just
Once you create a song, you can upload a song, and then once it's actually out there, it's something called an SRC code.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how you take track of it. But once you submit your information through ASCAP, it automatically tracks everything you put out.
Okay.
From that same name. So
Same thing with like United Masters. They give you the rights to own your masters and everything to that as well.
Okay, so you guys get
Get a
y'all
lawyer,
stuff
get
together.
somebody who who can help you through all the legal processing, because you definitely gonna need that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just get the right people around you. You know what I mean? That's gonna motivate you. That's gonna keep.
then you gotta ask
inspired.
yourself, what are you making music for?
What are
Like
you
me,
doing it
There
for?
you go.
I don't care about being famous. Like
Yeah, facts.
I grew up around, I grew up around real stand-up individuals, man. I don't care about celebrities. Like, I grew up around dudes with money, making millions and all that, you know what I mean?
Right.
Jewelry, cars, like everything. These dudes be rapping about. I've been exposed to it, so that shit don't excite me, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I do it just to put out a message, and I like doing it, you know what I mean? And people gravitating towards my music, so it just motivates me to do it more. But as far as, like, the lure of it, you know what I mean? The fame and the females and all that, like, because I'm older, you know what I mean? So I've been there, done that. That shit don't really excite
Yeah,
me.
bro,
It
we
ain't
live
about
that
nothing.
life. Like, shit.
So you guys, like, with the female thing, how does that work? I mean, I know it's like females be like, oh my God, there goes Haze OG.
Nah.
Oh my God,
Nah,
they
you
got
just
me.
show respect.
Because we
Yeah.
real people,
You know what I mean?
you know?
We're real
I'm not
individuals.
just a
We're real
rapper.
human beings.
I'm a real person, you know what I mean? In these streets,
We
that
appreciate
people,
the love and the
know
support,
about.
man.
So,
You know,
like,
we want to take pictures and, sign autographs and all that. We want to be able to, appreciate those who are inspired by us,
Right.
because, they who we do it for. We don't, we do it for ourselves, and we do it for, the love of the game of hip hop and, being an MC and, learning from all these greats to pave the way to be able to pay homage to them as well as do your own thing, you know what I mean? Show your own side of your story.
Right.
But you also got to appreciate the fans and the people that get you there. The people that is around you that motivate you to, like, man, you got this. Get in there and kill it when you in the booth. Your friends, your brothers, your
Yeah.
sisters, all that. Like, that's real love. And when you got a fan that comes up and tells you, like, man, you helped me with this. That inspired me. I wasn't thinking about that like that. Like,
It
it
just
make you
give you
feel like
something-
you.
yeah.
It make you feel like you're doing something better for the world as well as for yourself. You know
Right.
what I mean? And you inspiring people, and that's the greatest form that I could, like, give to life. I feel is just trying to inspire those to, know that they can do it,
Right.
because
Right.
we were able to do it. So,
Right. And if y'all guys
gonna
are
keep
just
going.
tuning in right now, we are here with Haze OG in Vicasso. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yes.
Rose
so
prayers of the
where
building.
can we find y'all again? Where can we find y'all on Instagram?
Vicasso _150. Vicasso 150 on YouTube. Check out my YouTube channel. I got visuals. All platforms Vicasso. I got a Beautiful Struggle EP out. Life Behind Bars. Volume 1 out. I'm working on my third project. So Twitter Vicasso 150. So
I like that. Beautiful struggle, huh?
yes, indeed.
Mhm.
What's your favorite
great
song you
EP.
ever written?
My favorite song. That's a good one.
If you write, I mean,
Oof. So far,
He like, nigga. The
we got some new-
favorite song
I got some-
what's your
we got
favorite
some-
song you ever
we got
written?
some new shit.
That's great.
that
That's
we
a good
coming up
song,
with.
man.
I gotta say my favorite for sure is Gotta Do right now.
Gotta do. That's
Gotta Do.
your favorite song you ever written?
The one, yeah.
Yeah?
Right now, out of, like, what's out. Now you talking
Okay.
about stuff that I'm holding, stuff that I'm holding about to change. The game, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I got some new stuff, but I guess it would have to be 3. I like a song I got with my homie Mari Ruger, Road Runner Music.
Mhm.
I like that one. The song-
Talented artist.
the
Y'all
song
tap into
I got with my
Mari
boy,
Ruger, man.
Courtney Bell, Black Kings.
Shout out to Courtney Bell.
And on my Life Behind Bars Volume 1, I did a Santorini Greece freestyle.
Yeah,
Ooh.
But it was
fire.
like a Nipsey Hussle tribute. And the video was out on my YouTube channel too.
Yeah,
And,
fire.
Okay, we're gonna have to tap into that. Y'all guys have to tap into that. For real.
you promised us a couple bars.
I didn't
Yes.
say that.
Nah. I told you I was gonna put you on the spot one of these
Freestyle
things.
though, but
Hey, for
Yo,
real though,
freestyle.
tap in everybody, man. Tap in the Rosecrans, tap in the Maury Ruger, tap in the YS, tap in the Twin, tap in the, all the greats, Skrilla, you know what I'm saying, D-Way. We got a bunch of talented artists.
Yeah, we got to get some of y'all talent on this
man,
show,
hop
man.
out,
So they can
you
really.
know what I'm saying?
YS.
Gutter,
So who is up
You know what I
next
mean?
after
So
you
good.
guys? Who would y'all say is like the next
YS.
person after you guys?
I mean, I got a bunch of young dudes, man. YS, I mean, Twin, Maury, the one of the hottest, the whole camp.
Maury.
Hard.
The whole
Courtney.
camp, Maury.
We got to get
Velvet,
Maury and
Vicious,
Courtney on the show. Stop playing.
West Side Boogie Hard too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Top, you know what I mean?
Man.
Just all the homies, man, that's
For
doing
real.
it. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Jay Worthy too, doing
Oh,
this
yeah,
shit.
Jay, that's my
he just
boy.
dropped a
Jay Worthy.
project.
I heard of
Worthy.
Jay
Him and Larry
Worthy.
June cooking up some
P.
shit,
Worthington.
man. They
P.
doing some
Worthington.
stuff for real.
I thought I wanted to
There's a
show.
lot of people
That's what I
doing
call
great
it.
things, you know what I mean? Kendrick inspires us too. Like, shout
Anybody
out
know
to him.
music? I know Jay Worthy.
Lil L.
Yeah, I heard of Jay Worthy before. I mean, before
Hit a
this shit shut
J3,
down,
he's
everybody was
real-
really
Yeah.
they was at the
real G
Nokia
artist.
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's at the Nokia and everybody was at the Observatory a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen a lot of people, what I'm saying, get out there and do their thing. But I wish that gets back to, I wish this just be over.
I mean, COVID, man. I mean, it's never gonna go back to normal because people buying
Man.
it. People believe in
People
it.
this is
are
I feel
buying
like this is
it.
the U.S. making a business
Living in fear.
business
Everybody
play
got
right
wear
now.
Oh
masks
my
now.
They just ate
gosh.
so much money.
You have a cold, you got COVID.
Yes.
Man.
You can sprain your ankle.
You got
got
COVID.
COVID, that
That's why
part,
we
like,
said
what?
it's like a lot of people with pre-existing conditions or whatever is attaching to that pre-existing condition. It's like if you got freaking diabetes, if you have anything like that, it's like shit. You're prone to it. Like it's like man, for real. Take some elderberry. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Get some.
I switched
shit.
my whole lifestyle. I'm a vegan. I don't eat no processed meat, no
That's
dairy
right.
products. I take all herbs and so I ain't worried about getting sick.
I heard that.
Man.
So
I heard that.
that's the
have
cure
a
for any disease.
life.
There you go.
Have you been
Healthy.
vegan your entire life?
Nah, almost like 2 years now.
Oh, that's a good thing.
What made you become
Congratulations.
vegan?
I had a little scare. And then the doctor said, I had to probably do some chemotherapy or something like that. So
Oof.
instead of going that route, I started doing my research on holistic medicines. And just,
Mhm.
the body naturally regenerates itself. You just got to put some good stuff in it.
Definitely.
And a lot of this food that they selling us is processed, is poison.
It sure is.
They put poison in, you know what I'm saying?
It sure is. Because that's why I try to tell
Preservatives,
people
all
you
kind of
can't
shit.
mass develop something in a develop something in a mass product without actually, doing something to it because these many cows ain't laying having no damn milk come out. Chickens ain't laying that many eggs. It's like what the hell y'all
And that
doing?
meat
You see how
is-
big chicken breasts are now?
Man.
Oh, they hit them with
Party
steroids.
wings.
Steroids and
Man.
all that. Then that meat is in they butcher it. And
Yeah, and
it's
they
sitting in the grocery
stick
store
it
for
with shit.
months. Even before they put it on the shelf, it's back there frozen for months. So
Yeah,
my
just sitting
advice: if
there.
you do eat meat, at least go to a butcher shop where you get some
Get it
fresh
cured.
Some
Yeah.
real good shit. You invest your money to pay
Yeah.
for some good shit that's not gonna fuck you up.
Yeah. So look, on this
Eat
show
healthy.
right now, we do this thing. We go we gonna have what is it, back and forth, like saying, this or that or whatever like that. We're gonna do like a little small thing of this or that, and then we ask y'all like what would y'all like on this nude or prude conversation. Okay. So this or that, it'd be like, okay, if you like Skittles or M&Ms, you just gotta say whatever comes to your mind real quick, okay?
Gotcha.
All right, so Frenchies or Bulldogs?
Bulldogs,
Okay.
Peanut M&Ms or Skittles?
peanut M&Ms.
Okay. Apple or no, not that. Stock market or
Bitcoin.
okay.
Bitcoin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stock market or Bitcoin.
Cash
Okay.
or credit?
Cash.
Credit.
Oh, okay.
Credit is my favorite.
Water or air or you're in the air. Yeah, water in the air.
So I gotta
I
breathe.
think air. Yeah, I need to breathe. I need to breathe. Yeah.
Meaning like
Nah,
what I
I
mean
think-
by water in the air is
That's
like
not fair,
would you
man.
have a water? Would you like water activities or air activities?
Would you jump out of a
A
plane,
plane,
or
or
would you
rather be on the
see
boat?
scuba
Wow.
Oh,
dive?
okay. You talking
Water.
about that? Okay, yeah, definitely on the water for sure.
You on the water?
You deep sea
I,
scuba
I don't mind.
diving?
I don't mind skydiving though either. So
See, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
jump out of
both.
plane. I jump
Yeah,
out of plane,
yeah.
skydive. So I'll
I think
take
I would
air.
too.
Would you skydive, sir?
I would, but I'm
I'll
not
take air.
It's not what I need
Fuck
to
it.
do.
Yeah, he said, "Fuck it, I'm taking air." Yeah, I got a little daredevil right here. We going on the air.
Every day, fuck it. I'm jumping out the
Fuck
plane.
it.
Are you going deep
Parachute
sea
down.
diving? Because I'm deep sea diving. I'm not jumping
I
out of
just
plane.
cannot have
Can't.
water above me so
It's just
long.
like I could deal with
Yeah, I'm
birds
snorkeling.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like falling to my death you know, because it'll be quick when I hit the ground.
Yeah, but water?
Getting eaten by something, or you know what I mean, a big ass whale swallowing me by accident. Like,
I never even thought about
It's just
like
water.
getting eaten.
I could be on a
Yeah.
jet ski. I just say you had to
having to pull out my knife and fight a shark or something.
Right.
You're like, damn, God, I'm about to.
parasailing or something.
I mean, did you see that lady who was parasailing? She hit the side of the damn building in Miami. It was true. I was like, oh shit, she died. It was not cool.
That's messed up.
But I said, oh my God, I don't think I want to do that no more. But I'll probably try it.
You gotta do it responsibly.
Yeah, responsibly.
Ain't nothing gonna fuck up.
Don't
right?
do it
Alright,
when
for
the
sure.
wind is blowing. You feel what
Y'all
I'm
make sure
saying?
the parachute ain't had no
For
hole.
real.
Did this?
It was like probably like 7 years ago, 7 or 8 years ago. Yeah, it was in Miami. She was parasailing, and the wind blew, and they hit the side of the building. Boom, girl, and they fell in the parking lot.
Damn.
Wow. Speaking of big booms, the next question is: do you go raw or is it with a condom? Versus.
Oh no, that depends.
That depends.
Depends on the situation. Like for sure, condom. I'm gonna tell you right.
Okay, yeah, you have
condom.
to.
Condom.
Wrap it
Are
up.
y'all asking questions before
You know what I mean? But-
before dating?
That's
Meaning,
what I'm
like, are
saying.
y'all
You gotta-
asking, do you
it's-
have an
it's-
STD?
yeah,
Have you taken a
condom.
test?
Me, I
I'm gonna
don't
say condom.
I just don't have sex with anybody. So
That part. You know what I
if
mean?
you
It gotta
mind,
be.
then most likely it's gonna be raw.
Boom.
Boom.
If
The
a
rawness of
relationship
it
is
all.
raw,
That's why
yeah.
I feel not.
But if it's no, if it's a
they
relationship,
for the
you gotta go
streets?
raw. Yeah.
If they for the streets.
I ain't mess with you for the
Wrap it
streets.
up, kids.
They can have you. I'm
So if they
picky.
for the streets, you wrapping it up, and if it's for the streets, he
Nah,
he
if
not
I'm
doing
not
it all.
even- I'ma let him have it.
loyal man.
He like, hey, listen, you
I'm
got
a
Hey,
loyal
get out of
man.
the
I
road.
don't
I'm
the streets.
everything. I'm good. I'm everything. I see the streets. Live the streets. So, it's
So
like-
would you say single all your life, or no, macking and hanging, or married and slanging?
Married and slanging. What you
Married
mean? Married and
you
slanging.
mean?
Meaning you slinging that pipe all day.
Oh yeah, tomorrow.
Married and
yeah,
slanging, yeah,
married
for
and
sure.
slanging, for
Okay,
sure.
okay. Because, macking and hanging, you know what I'm saying? Y'all macking, y'all hanging, but y'all still slinging y'all pipe everywhere. But
Yeah, I know.
y'all slinging
Makes
y'all
you
thing.
community
Married and
dick?
slinging. Huh?
Does that make you community dick?
Damn near. Community dick, process dick, all kind of dick. Scary
Hey
dick.
man, we all everybody had to start from somewhere.
Devil
Man.
Right. Scary dick, devil
Everybody had
dick.
to
Unknown dick.
I ain't
Like,
macking it.
who dick is that?
My main thing.
She said, "Who did what?" That's some.
Who dick is
Somebody
that?
got drugged or some shit.
But again, I
You
mean,
sound like you've been
if you
listening to
have
Jasmine
kids,
Sullivan.
if you doing all this community shit and you got kids, just take care of your kids, man.
That's right.
It's not. I mean, if you can avoid having families here and there and babies spread it out, avoid it, man.
Shout
But
out to my boy
if
Dub.
you responsible, man, be responsible, man. Take care of your
Dub, I'm on the
kids,
phone
man.
with you.
So are you like telling everybody to pull out?
I mean,
No,
if
he
you can.
said stay
G.
in if you
My boy
win
Sometimes
it.
you can't. Sometimes you can't pull out. It be too
My boy
good.
Dub,
I get it. But just take care of your responsibility,
you.
though. Just
That's
think,
what you
Hey,
have
Dub,
to do.
think further than that,
Right
because
now.
that's the easy part. You know what I mean? Don't
Right.
have no kids and
He right
just
outside- hold on.
be on some sorry shit and be like, nah. Like,
Yeah, because there's some dudes
You
that on
outside?
some sorry shit.
yeah, that's
Boy.
not
Yeah,
fair to your
you can meet
kids.
you
They
right now.
growing up, you know what I mean? Without
Yeah.
that guy, they didn't ask to
for
be
sure.
here.
And that's what I
You got
have. That's the
children?
message of the night right there.
You got children?
Excuse me.
I
Sorry
mean-
about that.
No, I don't know kids.
Yeah,
I was
that's cool.
You got children?
Nah, I ain't got no kids. No
Yeah,
kids. I want to have
the no
kids in
kid
the future,
category.
you know what I
Okay,
mean?
we
Yeah.
are not here with no.
Yeah, I ain't found the right person yet. you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm thinking like,
I'm still trying to elevate too. You know, I want to travel a little bit. You know,
yeah,
get to learn some new things.
definitely.
That's dope.
Yeah, definitely. If you
I want to make sure. I
If
want
y'all
to make
out
sure
there
when I
having
bring a kid
kids,
into this world,
be
I
careful.
can give them everything that they need. Like that's my thing. Like
What?
I want to make sure that when I have children, like I could give them everything.
You could be able to
they need.
provide.
I could provide
Yeah.
everything they need with no
But
hassle.
the main
no
thing is
stress,
time, though.
and then teach them too.
You don't
Yeah.
have to. You know, I don't believe you have to have all that. I
Yeah.
mean, of course, as a parent, you want to provide for them, so that's gonna that should motivate you to, you know what I mean, to get on your shit. But
Yeah.
the main thing is time. As long as your kids know you love them,
There you go.
there
That's
for
what you
them.
need to give
You
them.
shouldn't
Yep.
stress yourself on
Facts.
trying to do what everybody else in the world is doing. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
do what you can. Make sure they got a roof over their head. They fed. You know what I mean? You teach them the best things. You know what I mean? So
For real.
That's why they say presence is better than presence.
Yeah.
If you understand what I'm saying, you get what I mean. And that's some real stuff. So parents out there, if you think about having kids, things like that, remember those children are a reflection of you. You
Hey,
can't
parents
be
that
mad.
have parents, hashtag fuck them kids. That's the end of this. If you got a kid, you know what the fuck
But
I'm
it can be
talking about.
hashtag
And
fuck them kids,
It gotta be
but
the real parents that know hashtag
what I say-
fuck them kids, not the parents that's not really being a parent. Therefore, I'm talking to the parents that are full-time parents. Hashtag fuck them kids. Them parents know exactly
In
what
my
I'm
opinion,
talking about.
in my
Know exactly how
opinion,
you
that
feel.
hashtag fuck them kids is some bullshit. You know why? Because hashtag fuck them kids don't mean that. It means hashtag fuck what y'all got going on because your kids see what you doing. So at the end of the
That
day,
is not what that means.
yeah, because at the end of the day, your kids is a reflection of you. What you do and how you present yourself as a parent and what you teach them, they can only mock one person.
They gonna mock
And if you don't, if they mock somebody else, you better check them. You get what I'm saying? So
think
that's
I
just
guess
my
I'm just-
opinion.
You gotta
But
teach
the
your
world
kids
I guess I'm
world
just
is
a great
weird now,
example,
man.
so
The
it's
world
Just
okay.
my
for
opinion.
kids to
I
be a
mean, no
fuck them
disrespect
kids
to
type of kid.
whatever lifestyle.
No, you ain't gonna
but
be fucked. Your kid not gonna be fucked up because your reflection of you is not a bad reflection.
I know that, which is why
So that
I'm
means you have a
agreeing with
good kid. So if your reflection of yourself is a bad reflection, then you check your kids and yourself before anything else. So
That's not what I
it
said.
is.
I said I agree with you, which is why I'm okay when I said fuck them kids because I'm talking to a certain caliber of parent.
Okay.
I'm not saying fuck your kid and you in the projects, your kid can't read. I'm not
Look,
saying,
man,
no,
I
it's
think-
fuck
I
you
think
and you. Now that's
honestly,
a
all
fucked
you
up
need to do
situation.
Yeah, that's
is
bad.
just
That's not what I'm
realistically
talking
just
about.
Teach your
Just
kids
really,
right.
like you
Teach
said,
them right.
from the
People
beginning,
with
like you
kids
said,
talking
if you
about.
don't know
take care of
yourself enough, you feel what I'm saying? If you don't know
Again, they
yourself,
don't got no kids.
you cannot be out here trying
All the
to.
parents back here.
You see what I'm
But
saying?
it's a lot of people that's irresponsible.
It's a lot of
They don't-
irresponsible
they don't
people.
think. They
They
just,
trying to
Yeah.
make me
even if
irresponsible.
they have kids, they still selfish. And
They
still
probably
wanna-
themselves
I'm
wasn't
selfish
raised
today,
right.
yo.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
be-
No,
yeah.
I'm not raised right.
Live
Yeah.
vicariously
Yeah.
doing
I'm
dumb
just
shit.
playing.
Once you have kids, man, you're not living for yourself no more.
You're
man.
not.
Oh,
You're
You
not
gotta be
at
responsible.
all.
You gotta take some. I don't know, man.
And that's just my thing, because it's like for us to see people with children, and then I just know some things that I would and would not do.
like
You see
me,
what I'm saying?
I don't have kids, so
Yeah,
like,
I don't either. So I respect parents,
those
for
parents
sure.
that do have kids because it's fucking hard to take care of
It
your kids
is.
on a lot of salaries, especially in a lot of 9-to-5 type pay that's going on in the world right now. You know, especially with COVID, you got families struggling, like
Man,
really
it's not enough. Even
struggling,
before
man.
COVID hit.
But I
Even
think
one
this is
job
the
is not
time.
You know what I
enough.
mean?
They
One
may be
job's not
struggling, but
enough.
this is the time
My
to
mother
more
worked
so.
4 jobs just to make sure we had a roof.
I heard that.
And had clothes, and even then, to somebody else, it might have been like, oh, y'all struggling, but to me and to my family, it's like we blessed just to have that. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Mom almost broke her back trying to make sure that
But
she
it was a
working
time and a
in the
presence,
kitchen
too.
to get this exactly. So you
Yeah.
gotta have respect to those people who are parents out there. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's very, very hard, and I think a lot of good parents get misjudged just because they make sure that they can do everything to provide for their children.
Right.
You know what I mean? And,
Right.
and time is definitely the main thing you need to give your
There you
children just
go.
to be able to
Have some
them be
time, spend that
respectable,
time with your children.
have them grow up to be great individuals. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's facts.
So spend that time with your children and things like that, so they can be able to have some memories to go on. You know what I mean? If you're no longer here, you get what I'm saying? They don't want to just remember their parents just working all day. You feel what I'm saying? Have some time with your kids, make some little, cool little day, your children day out type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Do stuff like that. But we appreciate you guys coming on here this show today with Chop It Up Barbershop Talk. I'm your host, Annie B. Cutton. We appreciate you, Haze OG, and my boy, what? Say it again.
Picasso, y'all gotta get it
How
right,
you
man.
saying it wrong? I keep getting it wrong because I
Y'all
wanna say
gotta give my
Picasso.
man some respect right here.
No,
This
I
man
totally
is
respect it, but I can't say your name.
Picasso.
Say it again, Vicasso.
Picasso, the illest.
Because I keep saying, I want to say "buh" with the B instead of a V. You feel what I'm saying? So I keep saying, okay, so it's Vicasso, not "buh."
You still gonna forget.
Gotcha. No, I'm not.
Cali Caribbean. Shout out Cali
hey,
Caribbean.
Hey, DJ Punch.
appreciate
DJ
y'all
Punch.
having me.
Hey, y'all
Believe
get
me, I'm going to put it
edibles
in a
from Cali
song.
Caribbean.
Tell them what I do. I'll put it in
Instagram.
a song in my own brain, and then I'm going to get it right. Believe me, that's what happened to him.
Rosecrans in the building, man.
Appreciate
But
y'all
yeah, so
having us,
tell us,
man.
Appreciate y'all having us.
exiting, what song are we going to hear at the end of this show? And
Right
tell us
now,
where we can
so
find
this
you and
is,
stuff like that.
This is G shit. This is a record that my brother Picasso and I did actually.
Okay.
How many months ago you think? Like 6 months ago?
Probably like three.
3 months ago. 3 months ago. See, I'm
Okay.
off.
So,
I got all kind of records going through my head right now. But yeah, 3 months ago, and this is something we added a little old school jazz kind of flow to it. You know what I mean? To be able to give it that essence that everybody can mess with. So appreciate the support. I'm Haze OG. This is Vicasso, the illest. You know what I mean? We appreciate you. We from Rosecrans. Shout out to Cali Caribbean. You know what I mean? Giving us good edibles, cookies. You know what I mean? A lot of people. Everybody at Rosecrans, you know who you is. All the great artists. Everybody
Shout out.
artists who's an
Shout out
artist
to
worldwide.
gang,
You know what I mean? Stay
Rosecrans,
focused.
ENT.
Keep on it. Keep doing it. Know that you can do it. Know that we believe in you. So believe in yourself. And we appreciate y'all having us here, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys too. So check out the latest from Haze OG.
Shoot, I'm sure praying God forgive me for my sins. Racing, never back down, always stack and save your ends. I was raised trapping out that dark tenant bins. Always keep this shit G, homie, you know what it is. Always grind and handle biz. Always keep this shit G, always keep this shit G, homie, you know what it is. Always grind and handle biz. Always keep this shit G, always keep this shit G, homie, you know what it is. I'ma hustle, handle biz, I'ma hustle, handle biz, Tell them every how that
Vicasso. Hey, I always kept it shit G like a stack of hundreds. I never fronted, never jealous and envious of no man. I never covet, my blessings coming's what I keep telling myself. Just know this soul in my body, I never sell it for wealth. I'll be tempted by power and riches, that's the devil himself. I had a dream, an angel took me on a trip to a realm I never seen before. Quantum physics, the outer limits, what he showed me for. Holy wars, the narrow road that's headed straight to heaven doors. On borrowed time, praying the most high, lend me a hand. Trying to live righteous, but say temptations reeling me in. The evil of men, I'm born to die, we live in sin. Hope he forgive me and I see heaven gates in the end. Vicasso.
If my brother shoot, I'm sure praying God forgive me for my sins. Racing, never back down, always stack and save your ends. I was raised trapping out that dark tenant bins. Always keep this shit G, homie, you know what it is. Always grind and handle biz. Always keep this shit G, always keep this shit G, homie, you know what it is. Always grind and handle biz. Always keep this shit G, always keep this shit G, homie, you know what it is. I'ma hustle, handle biz.
Haze OG.
I'ma hustle, handle biz.
Real shit.
Tell them every how that
West Coast. Came from days I won't forget. Reasons why I'm so thankful, so blessed. Remember nights I had nowhere to go, the cold places I slept. Still the type to always live by the code and get a check. Trapping 24/7, been regular east to west, west to east. Been known to keep the heat in reach. In case a hater pull the piece, leave these bitch demons dead, deceased. Lord forgive me for the things I can't see, and keep me strength I know I need. That's how you keep this shit G.
If my brother shoot, I'm sure praying God forgive me for my sins. Racing, never back down, always stack and save your ends. I was raised trapping out that dark tenant bins. Always keep this shit G, homie, you know what it is. Always grind and handle biz. Always keep this shit G, always keep this shit G, homie, you know what it is. Always grind and handle biz. Always keep this shit G, always keep this shit G, homie, you know what it is. I'ma hustle, handle biz,